I've heard of other resellers that have kids having problems with like certain items they'll you know, find to resell, but they bring it home and then the kids end up wanting it. Well, it's kind of what's happening right now. I have a Stone Cold Steve Austin dog toy. I wasn't sure if I was gonna sell it or not, but Mabel's flipping out over it. You really need it, don't you? She sniffed it out in the bag. She always looks to see what's in the bags. And now she's just been laying next to it and crying, knowing that it's not hers, or at least that she shouldn't touch it yet. Fine, Mabel. You can smell what the rock is cooking. Hold on. There it is. Let me get the tag off. Sit down. Here you go. It's a really good toy. I think Stone Cold squeaks. It does. I've still been going to the outlet on the other side of town. I don't know, like 4 times in the past week and a half, and having much better luck there. Today was probably the worst day out of the last couple of times, but still came home with a few things. Nothing that great, but Mabel got a Stone Cold. I cleaned a pretty big batch last night. It took about 2 or 3 hours, and so after I get this done, I can take pictures of both batches. But I did find this neat like camera stabilizer thing. But then you have this, hook the camera on the top somehow, and then you just got, you can do this. With the camera on it, of course. And you can do that. What do you think? It's pretty cool. It's called a Steady Stick, made by Tiffin. So the dang vacuum broke again. I fixed it's a switch problem. I fixed the switch about 2 months ago, and it pretty much has worked with no issues since then. But 2 nights ago I roasted coffee, and the next morning went out there to vacuum all the coffee chaff up. Worked fine. Tried to pull it out for something else later on in the day, and the switch just... So this is the switch. The issue is this bottom, I don't know what exactly it's called, keeps coming out. But once it's in there, it works. But when it's not, like, this doesn't even make a clicking noise. So I'm gonna put some glue on it. The connections on here are so small, and what goes on there, if this makes sense, like, goes all the way on there. So I don't think I can be like, exact with hot glue. So the internet says you can use super glue on wires, on electrical connectors. So I'm just gonna dab some super glue. That should do it. At least for a few more months. Sorry, the tripod keeps moving. Anyway, that's what putting glue on it looks like. Gonna go ahead and let that dry for longer than it really needs to. I'll go ahead and just let it dry for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and then it's gonna be like the year 2050, and Haley's gonna be like, can't we just get a new vacuum? You know, like that one that I saw when I was watching the TV in my eyeballs, and it just sucks all the dirt right into the floor, into a bag in the outside of the house. And I'm gonna be like, no, I'll fix it. And besides, it's a wind tunnel, so come on. It doesn't get any better than that. Today's gonna be mostly just sitting at the computer, listing stuff on eBay. I spent about 3 hours taking pictures last night, and right now I'm editing. I edit all the photos before they go online, just to make sure they all look as good as they can. You know, crop everything that doesn't need to be in there, and I don't know. So here's a little bit of the editing.
Say, with your voice through the air. I'll dip my hands in acetate with worm grenades and hurricanes. Excited to bring life to this for a death that's sinking in. Elated with such excellence, I choose my battles wise again. Forgotten through the tides of May and swallowed by 10,000 pages. Read for comforting ideas, instruction manual forbidden. But please forgive my mantra.
Today is Monday. Alright. Where are we gonna do this today? Where should we do this, Mabel? Oh, got a vintage GE Chrome toaster oven. A Respironics power supply. An Olympus 35mm zoom camera. Mario Party DS. But there's nothing in it, it's just the case. People still want to buy just a case. Chicago Power Tools, rock tumbler, motor base. A Philips Smart Clean razor cleaner tool device thing, a jig. A Canon FD mount 28 to 85 f4 lens. This was mine, I just didn't use it for long enough that now it is somebody else's. An older Airport Extreme. I'm not sure exactly how old, but yup. Set everything on the bed, so I gotta bring it all back in now. Trying to do cool video tricks. One more thing, I forgot about this. This is a Standard Oil Company of California 75th anniversary little medallion. This is from 1954, and this little thing sold for 30 bucks. I could swallow that. One thing I really should have done over the weekend was go and get more boxes from dumpsters. I'm gonna have two larger things, so I may not be able to package them. I might have to go get boxes first. Seems like every time I get B-roll when I'm in the car, it's just of rain on the windows. The rain should be stopping soon. You know, slowing down soon. Alright, so I got everything packaged, but there's one item that I do not have a... Mabel. There's one item that I do not have a box that will fit it, so I need to go to my super secret box spot, which is on the other side of town, and then come back and package it, and then go and bring everything to the post office. Alright, so I get boxes from two places. One of them is this mall, and this is a pet store, which I get a lot of like this nice medium-sized boxes. The benefit for Mabel of me going here is she gets a treat every time. What do you think about that? Couldn't get some of the paper off of it, so she's just gonna have to eat the paper. Got a new shipment of bubble wrap. They come in sets of 2 rolls, and as soon as I finished the first roll that I already had, I placed an order for the second one, and usually it works out pretty well that when this one's just about empty, the new one will come, but I still have a decent amount. I'm going to show you something else that came with the in the mail today with the bubble wrap. I use a lot of magic erasers to clean items for online sales and just for cleaning around the house. I think they work awesome. But for a 2-pack, was it like normally like $4 or $5 just for 2 sponges? Those sponges are called melamine sponges, and I got this whole, let's open it. Mabel loves packages. I got this whole thing full of, I mean, so many different magic erasers for, let's see, $7.50. Melamine sponges. So I don't know if you use these to clean around the house, just buy them online. Melamine calculator. If they're $4, so we'll go 15 times 4. So this would have cost like $60 or so at the store. Cool.